you all. Happy to see you here. Are you ready to learn with me how to make peony? The way I like to do it, I would like to have 3 different colors. So the red one is my petals, and the 3 colors, the shades of yellow with a little bit of the green, are my hearts. So I think we would like to start first from creating a shape of our petals. As you can see is I am folding them in fourths because you do want to have a little petals to start to make a peony. All the details about the sizes of each strip you will find in my blog post that I am working on right now. Second strip I would like to fold in thirds because the petals actually are growing with us. Of course, the last ones I am folding in half. We need those big petals to surround our flower. Okay, so let's work right now on our heart. I would like to start with the widest piece of my heart that I'm going to use, and I'm just going to simply create a fringe. Of course, folding our strip in half makes the job go faster. So now I'm just simply adjusting the pieces that I didn't cut because the folds were there, and I am going to twist each little cut to create the interest for my flower. So now that's done, and it's time to move to our lighter color. What I would like to do with this piece of the crepe paper is just fold it in half and create a little bit of the wider fringe right on the folded side. Of course, folding it in half would have made that job go faster. Come on, Agnes, get your things together. Okay, so now it's time to go for our greenish shade of yellow. This one I would like to, of course, fold in half, but cut on the open side. So we have looser pieces of fringe. Just like that, we do have that done too. So now it's time to assemble our center of the flower. So let's start with the yellow portion of our crepe paper. So again, a little bit of the hot glue, and you need just simply twirl that right around your wire. But I would say not to use it all, since I am planning on making more than one flower. I'm just going to use half of my fringe for that. It's enough. Now it's time to go to our yellow paper, the green paper. All what we need is just maybe 1 or 2 rows. The same thing, save it for a second flower. Heart started to look very interesting, don't you think so? Now we need to move on to our bigger twisted portion of yellow paper. So it's again, and with this one I would like also use the half of it because I am making more than one. So that's the same thing, secure it with the hot glue and you're done. Peony heart started to look really interesting. Love to see that. Okay, now it's time to work on our petals. That's going to be a little bit of a tricky, especially with the little ones. So what I like to do is just simply fold it in half and create those bulky tears. So I'm just rounding it off on the top and creating a little pointy corner on the other side, just like that. I'm not going to hold you to the whole process. I'm just going to show you a couple of the shapes. So see the little point and rounding off on the bottom. So I call it a bulky tear. So the shape of my petals is cut. Now it's time to move to my favorite portion, forming the actual petal. So what I like to do is just simply stretch with the scissors a little bit of a pointy portion of my petals, just like that. And then I am going to start to stretch my paper to create that little scoops. So what I would like to do is when I'm stretching that, would like to start from the middle and just really with the palm of my finger, stretch them right only in the middle, not all the way up. So we are all done, and now it's time to start to assemble our petals. So what I like to always do is try to go halfway through my center with the smaller petals and start to overlap them very slightly right next to each other in the first row. But of course, we're starting with the smallest ones. Oh, I love what I'm seeing right now. I see a little center slowly forming itself out. As you go to a second row, of course, you're starting to pick the bigger petals, and then you're going to install them slightly lower to build up the back of our flower too. Of course, the bigger the petals, the faster the work goes. But now look at that. It really starting to form a really pretty cool full peony. I think I'm happy for now, and it's time to use some floral tape and secure all those petals right on the bottom. I thought I was done with making my peonies, but as you can see is I do have a couple extra petals that I did not use in my assembly. So I decided to make a peony bud with all of them. You know, I do not like to waste my pieces. But I'm not going to use all the little components to my flower. I'm just going to use the other edge, the green one, and I'm going to wrap that green strip of crepe paper with the leftover pieces I have. I wish I had more leftovers. I really like what I'm seeing. I was so excited about making my peony bud that I forgot that I need the stem. I forgot to add my wire. So now I have no choice and I have to go to the shade of green crepe paper that I have and simply start to build a nice base for my wire that I hopefully am going to be able to install. So I am going to use those pieces, form them into some kind of a leaf. It's not really the peony leaf, but it's a leaf. It's a little bit of a green. So I'm going to wrap my bottom of my bud, and hopefully that's going to help me hold on to my looped wire. You know me, if you follow me for some time, you know that I am usually trying to figure out things on the go. So this is one of those good examples. And it seems that it's going to really hold it together. I am so excited about that. So, of course, I do have a green crepe paper out, so I decided to simply add a little bit of leaves to the 2 peonies I've made earlier. Of course, that's exactly what happens, but I cannot wait for my shipment of new right shade of crepe paper to arrive soon. Just because the color is not the one I really like to use for my flower, I'm just simply cutting a big pieces of green, and I'm going to attach them to a base of each peony that I made. Just like that, with a little bit of course, a little bit of a stretching. That spiky portion of the green crepe paper that I had left over would work too. I'm just going to simply add it. You know me, I go with the flow. Of course, as I am at it, I am going to add the green to a peony that I am going to have all the details on my blog post really soon. So make sure to check my description box. The link to the other peony, the pink one that I'm just working on, will be right there too. Just like that, our peony is done, and the little bud too. Look how cute they look. I am really excited about this flower. So I hope you enjoyed that project, and I hope that you are going to attempt to make one for yourself. You know me, I love to make the pictures of the flowers, so here they are in the different settings. I really hope you enjoy, and I really hope that you're going to subscribe to my channel, because we are busy here.